Welcome. Thanks for joining me. This sequence is a nice get you going first thing in the morning, give you a good feel-good stretch throughout your whole body, right? So you're going to want to have your blocks handy, you're going to have your straps handy, and be ready to just breathe. Start your day on the right foot right here on your mat. So we're going to start seated, so take your comfortable seat. I'm going to say just as I am. Go ahead and close your eyes. Let the shoulder blades draw onto the back. Allow yourself to become into the present moment. So on your mat, in the room, in your body. Taking note of your surroundings. And then scanning over the body, checking in, acknowledging what feels a little tight, a little sluggish this morning. What's feeling a little fatigued? Any injuries? But then also scanning over to notice any areas that are feeling pretty good today. Areas you'd like to expand upon. Just allowing yourself to use your practice to help that happen, and use your breath. Allowing that breath to be your guide of knowing when to expand, when to hold, and even when to modify. Starting to set an intention for your day. If this is your first practice, first thing in the morning, setting that intention for your day. Maybe if it's just a time when you're resetting your day, setting an intention for that. Letting that intention come to mind. And allow your hands to come to your heart. Palms pressed together. We'll set that intention with one Om. Take a full inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, let the hands come back down to the thighs. Start to grow your breath. Inhaling and exhaling fully through the nose. And as you're ready, starting to engage that Ujjayi pranayama. That slight constriction of the back of the throat. Deepening your inhales, lengthening your exhales. Having them match one another to a count of 3 or a count of 4. All the while letting that intention settle in. And allowing yourself to become more present here on your mat. Wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale fully. Let those eyes blink open. You're come to seated on the floor. If you're not already, come all the way onto the floor. Right shin's going to come in front of your left shin. So crossing those shins, make sure there's a little bit of space between your pubic bone and your shins. And then on your inhale, take your arms up. And as you exhale, forward fold. Hands come out in front, roll the shoulder blades onto the back, and then press the chest forward. As you press the chest forward, press the knees toward the floor, and then press the heels away from one another, getting into the low back and the hips. It's not going to be your deepest fold of the morning. Using those hands to keep the chest coming forward and those sit bones rooted into the mat. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale lengthens you out. Exhale brings you back to center. As you inhale, take the arms up. As you exhale, rotate to the right. Right hand's behind you, left hand to the right thigh. Sit up nice and tall, lift the chest. And then exhale, press into that left thigh to rotate through the shoulders. Take another full inhale. Exhale, look over the front shoulder. Inhale, takes those arms up, gaze goes up. And as you exhale, take the left hand down by your side. Big inhale, opens the chest. And as you exhale, lean toward the left, grounding that right hip down to the ground, opening up the chest, and pressing into that left hand. Gaze can be up or down, depending on how your neck feels. One more full inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, takes those arms all the way up. And exhale, hands behind the back, interlink fingers. Press those knuckles into the low back. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the elbows toward one another. Take another inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, press the hands to the floor. Inhale, releases the hands. Exhale, hands are by the hips. Let those knees roll up, spread through the toes, ground through the heels. Inhale, lifts the chest. Exhale, maybe hover the heels. Maybe they hover higher. Keep rolling the shoulders back. Big inhale here. And on your exhale, take that left shin in front of the right. Flex through the feet. Take a big inhale, lifts the chest. And then exhale, hands come forward. Pressing down to the hands, shoulders roll back, heart comes forward as the knees and heels press away from one another. Full breaths here. And see what it feels like now to engage your glutes. So imagine you want to squeeze those glutes toward one another, your booty. You're squeezing your cheeks toward one another. Get a little deeper stretch. Exhale fully. Inhale, lengthens you out. Exhale, walks the hands back. As you inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, rotate to the left. Left hand's behind you, right hand onto that left thigh. Take a big inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, rotate to the shoulders. Take another inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, rotate as you look over that front shoulder. Inhale, takes the arms up, gaze goes up. And as you exhale, this time right hand down at the side. Pause here, take an inhale, open the chest, and then exhale, create that side stretch. Top arm comes overhead, hip grounds toward the floor, shoulders roll back. Gaze can be up or down. One more full inhale. Exhale fully. Press into the bottom hand, inhale brings you up. And exhale, hands behind the back again. Interlink the fingers, inhale this time, roll the shoulders back, lengthen the hands back behind you, lifting the chest, maybe press those thumbs into the floor, roll the head back. One more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, hands by the hips again. Inhale, rolls you back, heels to the ground. Lift the chest, maybe heels stay, maybe they start to float. Keep lifting the chest, maybe arms lengthen toward the toes. You can even hold on to the backs of the knees. Spread through those toes, one more big inhale. And as you exhale, roll over those shins, coming forward into cat-cow. Find your alignment, wrist creases top of the mat, fingers spread wide, knees right underneath those hips, toes are tucked. Inhale, belly drop, shoulders roll back, gaze goes up. Exhale, press in the hands, round the spine. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. One last time here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale comes to a nice long spine. Exhale, straighten those legs, come to a high plank. Ground out into those hands, lengthen the tailbone, inner thighs spiral back, and then gaze to the top of your mat. Pressing into those hands. Imagine drawing hands to heels, heels to hands, using that lower belly. One more full inhale here. Exhale. Keeping the hands nice and firm, start to lift the hips back. Come up high onto the tiptoes, press into those hands, and then bend deeply into the knees. Send those sit bones even higher, lengthen the side waist, and then lengthen the top of the head toward your thumbs. Lift up through the lower belly. Keep bending into the knees, come high onto the toes, and then engage your quadriceps, and exhale, straighten just the right leg. Inhale, bend both knees again. Exhale, straighten just the left leg. Inhale, bend both. Exhale, press back both any little bit. Keep lengthening your head forward, tailbone up, heels back. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor, knees or toes. All the way down. Having those hands reach back, ground through all 10 toes. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Exhale, hover the hands. Inhale, palms rotate down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. This time, exhale, hover the feet. Big inhale. And exhale, lower. Turn the head to one side, take a breath. Either repeat that or adding on. Come back to center, ground through those toes. Take the hands behind the back, interlink the fingers. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, reach those hands toward your feet. And exhale, ground through the toes. Keep opening the chest, neck grows long, and then if it's okay, hovering those toes. Spread through the toes, lengthen the tailbone. One more full inhale. And exhale, release it down. Turn your head to the opposite side, take a moment. Inhale comes back to center. Hands are either going to be slightly in front of the shoulders or just in line with the shoulders for cobra pose. So whatever's best for your elbows and your shoulders. Press down, spread through the hands, ground through the toes. Inhale, shoulders roll back, maybe baby cobra. Heart comes forward, press into those hands, draw the heart forward as you ground through the toes. Maybe come up a little bit higher, shoulders roll away from those ears. Lengthen the tailbone, chin lifts, and exhale, release it down. Tuck the toes, press back knees. Hips to heels, make those knees wide, child's pose. Sitting back, reach through those arms, keep the hands active. Big inhale. Let your exhale drop the head to the floor. Find your breath. Find your intention for your day. Letting go of everything else. Exhale fully here. Inhale, lengthen out, come up onto the fingertips. And as you exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Take a big inhale, lift and lengthen those ribs toward the left thigh, those right ribs, left thigh, and walk the hands out. Come into a side stretch. Let that right hip drop back to the right heel. Maybe walk those right fingers a little bit further forward. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lengthens you out. Exhale, walks you all the way over toward the right leg. Take an inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, those left ribs toward the right thigh as you lengthen out. Take an inhale here. And exhale. Reach a little bit more through those left fingertips as that left hip draws back. One more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lengthens you out. Exhale, walks you back to center. Take an inhale, reach through those arms, and then exhale, sink the chest one more time. Forehead drops to the floor, neck grows long, press into those hands. Big full inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, shifts the weight forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it to plank. Find your plank, take an inhale. And as you exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. Inhale, takes that right leg lifted to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum, open the hip, press into that right hand. Exhale here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, and step that foot forward. Nice low lunge, let that back knee drop. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Draw up through the lower belly, let the hips drop, drawing that front heel to the back knee to the front heel. And then take your hands to your shoulders. Take an inhale, open the chest. And then exhale, round. Think cat-cow here. Inhale, open, think cow. Exhale, round, think cat. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, opens you all the way. Exhale, rotate toward the right. Right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward, shoulder blades onto the back. Take a big inhale here. And then exhale, left hand to the blocker floor. Press down, open the chest. And then exhale, take that top arm overhead. Taking the top hand, bend the elbow, press the hand into the back of the head, head into the hand, opening the chest more. One more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, circle that hand to the floor. This is where blocks might come in handy. I know I like them in the mornings. Placing them by your heel. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Really let those hips drop forward. And then as you exhale, shift the weight back, straighten that front leg. Inhale, bend, shoulders roll back. Exhale, draw that right hip back as that right leg straightens. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Pause here with the straight leg. Inhale, lengthen, lift the chest, press into that right heel, and then exhale, fold any little bit. Shoulder blades draw onto the back, heart grows toward the toes. Take one more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthens you up. Exhale, bending into that front knee, plant the hands, straighten the back leg. Stepping it back to plank. Take an inhale there. And exhale, downward dog. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Second side, inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, heel to bum. As you inhale, press into that left hand. Exhale. Inhale, lengthens you back out. Exhale, draw knee to nose. And step that foot forward. Back knee drops. On your inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale here. Draw up through that lower belly. Lengthen the tailbone. Bring the arms out wide. Hands are going to come to shoulders. Take an inhale. Open the chest. Maybe chin lifts. Exhale. Round chin to chest. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Round. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Round. Inhale. Opens the arms all the way. And then as you exhale, rotate to the left. Left arm draws back, right arm draws forward, lower belly draws in. Big inhale here. Stay to exhale. Inhale, right hand to the floor. Exhale, left arm reaches. Draw that left hip back, and then maybe bending that top elbow, placing the hand on the back of the head. Press the head into the hand, lean away from the left leg. Take another full inhale, open the chest. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, circle that hand to the floor. Pausing there, using those blocks if you need. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders back, let those hips drop. Exhale, shift the weight back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten the left leg. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Pausing here, take an inhale. Lengthen, nice, long. And then exhale, fold over that front leg. Pressing into the front heel. Engage the back quadricep. And let the heart melt toward the shin. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bending into that front knee. Plant the hands. Straighten the back leg. Inhale, steps you back, plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Ground through those toes, press into the hands. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Nice full inhale. And exhale. One more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look to the middle of your mat. Exhale, step both feet to the middle of your mat, heels in, toes out. Drop those hips coming into Malasana. Press the elbows into the shins, lift the chest, let those hips drop. And again, if you have knee or hip issues, you can always have that block underneath you, but make sure that your heels aren't lifted. Make sure you can actually ground them down into the floor, right? So even if you're lifted a little bit, roll your mat up, maybe have your blanket underneath, drop those hips. Lift the chest. Maybe rock a little bit. 2 more breaths here. So some of you might want to stay here, continue to open up. Maybe you want to find a little bit more energy. You have the option for tripod headstand, regular headstand, or maybe a couple little handstand hops. So we're only going to do 3, so it'll be 6 breaths in headstand, 6 more breaths here, wherever you're going to be. I'm going to go ahead and lead you through handstands. So plant those hands, lift the hips. Good, take your right foot, step it back, keep your left foot to the center line. Take an inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hop. Inhale, come down. Exhale, hop. Inhale, come down. Exhale, hop. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come all the way back down here. Good, take a moment. Second side. Shift it forward. This time, right leg stays down, left leg comes up. Inhale. Exhale, hop. Inhale, come down. Exhale, hop. Inhale. Exhale, hop. Inhale brings you down. Come back to that squat. Good. Take an inhale for those that have been in Malasana for a while. Bow forward. Round it out. Take a full inhale here. Exhale. Planting those hands forward. Shift the weight forward. Lift the hips. Bring those knees to the backs of the elbows. Shift the weight forward. Maybe this is just you. Hover forward. Lift the hips. Squeeze into the lower belly. Maybe those feet start to hover. Coming into Bakasana. Nice full inhale. Lean forward, exhale. Good, inhale, feet to the floor. Exhale, come all the way down. Bring those knees together. Lift the chest, hands behind those knees. Come into Navasana. Good, shoulders roll back. Spread through the toes. Maybe hands start to straighten. Keep lifting up through the chest. Try not to roll into the lower belly. Lift and lengthen, even if you need those hands back here at the beginning. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly lift forward. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Baddha Konasana here. Big inhale, open the chest. And then exhale, forward fold. Lengthening out. Draw in through the lower belly. Pressing down into those inner thighs to roll the outer hips down. Pressing into the soles of the feet. Neck grows long. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthens you out. Exhale, brings you back to center. From here, draw those knees up. Lower yourself all the way down onto your back. From here, taking your feet, making sure they're hip distance apart, parallel, and close to your bum. Place those hands down on the ground. Take an inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, lift. This time, exhale, hold. Roll those shoulder blades underneath, one shoulder at a time. Either press down into the floor, grab your ankles, or see if you can hold interlinking your fingers and press those pinky edges down. Lengthen tailbone to knees. Press into the heels, send the shins to the front of the room as you lift the hips. Back of the head presses to the floor. Full 2 breaths here. Looking up toward the ceiling. One more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, unwind those shoulders. Exhale, slowly lower down, hands to your belly or ribs. Knees knock in, feet are apart, distance of your mat. Take a breath. From here, having your strap, taking that strap, drawing the right knee into your chest. The strap goes around the ball of that right foot, extend that leg up, and then holding the strap with both hands, let those shoulders relax. So the strap is an extension of your arms, so you're not squeezing through your shoulders, you can relax them. And then maybe that left leg goes straight. Lengthen that right hip toward the end of your mat, so it likes to scooch up, draw it down. Go long through the side waist. Even that extended leg is very active. And then take both straps into your right hand. Left hand's going to stay on that left hip to keep it where it is. And then start to open the leg out toward the right. Go till you feel that stretch, or till you start to feel that left hip pop up. Press it down. Open the chest. This is where you might have a little bit of tension in the shoulders, in the wrist, but that's fine. You're using that for guidance. Take another full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, put a little bend into your knee, draw that leg up. Exhale, switch strap. Switch hands on the strap. Press and lengthen the hip, and then start to bring that leg across your body. You can even use that right hand and roll that right hip down to get deeper into the outer hip. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, brings that leg back to center. Exhale, release the strap, but keep the leg up high. Bring your hands either behind your thigh, your knee, or your calf. And then inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin, lift those shoulder blades up. Press the leg into hand, hand into leg. And then slowly release the head, bring that leg with you. So here your toe might want to point. Keep engaging the quadricep, big inhale. And exhale, knee down. Plus that right foot on the ground. Left foot comes up. Take a moment, hands on your ribs, and pause. Exhale fully. Second side. Take that left knee, draw it in. Using that strap around the ball of the foot, or you can even use the big toe, whatever's best for you. Even though I can reach my big toe, sometimes I feel like in the mornings I just kind of want to let my shoulders relax. They're going to get tense enough during the day, I think, even as a school teacher. And then start to take the right leg long if that feels good today. And let that left hip draw down, spread through the toes, relax the shoulders. And then from here, taking the strap into the left hand, place that right hand on your right hip and start to draw open that left leg. Drawing it open, keep pressing into that right hip, push through the left heel, opening that leg out to the side. Lengthen the right heel away from the left heel, really engage the legs. Exhale fully. Putting a little bend into the knee, inhale brings that leg back up. Exhale. Good, taking the strap into the right hand. And then placing that left hand on that left hip, draw the left hip away as the leg comes across the body a couple inches. Keep rooting and grounding down into that left hip. Breathing. Exhale fully. Inhale brings that leg back up. Exhale, release the strap, holding onto that leg anywhere that you can reach. Take an inhale, roll the shoulder blades off the ground. Exhale, then release it back down, bringing that leg with you. Maybe the toe points. Good, one more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bends into that knee. Place that foot on the ground. Take the other foot to the ground. Let your knees knock in, hands to your ribs. Take a breath. Inhale here. And exhale. Bring the knees back to center. Shift your hips to the right. Take your right leg over your left. And then drop both knees to the left. Eagle twist. Arms go wide. I sometimes even like to press my left hand on the top of that left hip to create more space there as I squeeze my knees toward one another. Let that right shoulder be heavy. And if it's okay for your neck this morning, look all the way over to that right hand. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale brings everything back to center. Exhale, unwind those legs. Shift the hips over to the left. Take that left leg over the right. And then take an inhale. And exhale, drop the knees to the right. Looking over that left shoulder toward the left hand if it's okay. Maybe using that right hand on the top hip. Finding a stretch into the mid, upper back as well as the outer hip. Big inhale here. And exhale. Inhale brings those knees back up. Exhale, unwind the legs, bring those hips back to center. Drop both knees into the chest, round the spine. And then release the head, take the knees wide, flex the feet. Grab into the heels today, draw those knees down. On either side of the body, lengthen the tailbone. Keep pushing up as well as pushing down. Coming into happy baby, maybe even taking those elbows and pressing them into your calves, making the hips a little bit wider, the knees wider than the hips. And then rocking a little bit, trying to get the knees to touch on either side. Exhale fully. And from here, taking those legs and arms, giving them a little shake up to the ceiling. Take a moment, bend the knees, place them on the feet on the floor, and extend the legs out just for a moment here in Shavasana on the ground. Open up, shoulder blades draw onto the back, back of the head drops into the floor. Take a big inhale here and sigh it out the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. One final time. Inhale. And out. Let your breathing come back to normal. Let your body surrender for a few moments here. Let your body absorb the energy that's been created today in this practice, to be able to use that energy later in your day when you need it. Keeping the mind on the rise and fall of your belly, the relaxing of your body. Staying here for a few more moments in silence. Start to deepen your breath. Start to bring some movement into the body. This is a shorter practice, the beginning of the day, or to reset your day, so we don't want to be here too long. Then take the arms and legs, reach them away from one another, maybe a big stretch to the whole body. And then slowly bend the knees. Take the feet wide and windshield wiper those knees from side to side a couple times, stretching through the hips, stretching through the sideways. And then when you're ready, rolling all the way over to your favorite side, using your arm as a pillow. Pausing there. Keeping the eyes closed if you can. Allowing yourself to scan over the body, check in. Acknowledging those areas of tightness, concern, injury, fatigue, and notice how they're feeling now after the practice. Noticing the shifts, the changes. And then when you're ready, press into that top hand, extend the top leg, pressing yourself up with both hands. Come all the way back up to a comfortable seat. As you come to that comfortable seat, allow your eyes to close if they've opened. Allow the hands to come to the heart center. And just allow yourself to be on your mat, in the room, with your breath. Bring to mind that intention that you've set for your day. And allowing the strength, the energy, and the breath of this practice help you with that intention once you step off your mat. We'll seal it all in with one Om. Take a full inhale. Bow your head slightly. Taking a moment, thinking of one thing in your life that you truly are grateful for. And holding on to that image in your mind's eye as you raise your head with a smile. Thank you for taking time to practice. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, and wear some sunblock. Namaste.